Good morning, Charlie.
All right, so for week 1, we are going to be looking into careers. So you're going to log into Blackboard and you're going to go on to the module that says week 1. You're going to click on Career Outlook Assignment and it's going to look like this. This assignment is going to be due Monday. Now, that means it's going to be due Monday, the beginning of the school. So you need to bring your folder, put it in my mailbox at the beginning of the school day. Not at the end of the school day, at the beginning of the school day. So you'll have all week and the weekend to work on it. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to, every week you will read what's here. But for this first week, you're going to click on Career Outlook Worksheet PDF. You will print this out because you're going to need it in order to go to different websites as well as go to, the places where to write stuff down. This is for your resources only. This is what I have from your application that you sent in. So these are the ones that the SD My Life has recommended your career clusters for your assessment. So I just put that there so that when you do these new assessments, you see if they're the same or different. Now, one of the things I did not have a screenshot for is there are links here. So if you need to click on these links, they're the same links that are in the PDF. If you don't want to type them in, you can go onto Blackboard and the part 1, well, this will be the link, part 2, and I think part 3 is there. So you have these links here that if you click on them, that'll take you to the website so you don't have to type them in. So these are the websites that I'm talking about. So on your piece of paper, you're going to have that looks like this. Part 1, you're going to go to this website. Again, there's a link on Blackboard. You're going to take the Holland quiz to see what career fits your personality. This is a assessment. I know you're kind of going to get tired of doing assessments, but it really does allow you to see some of the things that your personality fits with. So be honest with yourself. I mean, this is your future. Don't put answers that you don't feel comfortable, like, no, I don't really like talking to people. Then don't put that as one of your strengths. Be honest with yourself, because you might find that there are wonderful jobs that fit your personality to a T. If you don't get out of your insecurities and you don't put those down as your weakness, you'll never be able to find those jobs that work perfectly for you. So be honest with yourself. You're going to take the Holland quiz and see what career fits your personality. Then you're going to record your results here. Now, this here on your piece of paper is a sample of what you would use. So if you look right here, it says realistic 3 was my lowest, I think. This is actually, I did do the quiz, so these are my results. And you're going to put them in, so you'll write 3 for investigative or, whatever the answers are for you. You will also have to put your code there. And so it's like that color code right there. I would put my colors or my alphabet of, my ABCs or whatever here. You would do the same for your results. The next part 2, you are going to see if you have a good match for your future career. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the second link, or this link right here, and where it has, we're not going to do the profiler because you just did it. We're going to use your scores. You already have your scores, so you can click enter scores. Then you're going to enter your scores. These are the scores from part 1, A. And then you're going to come up with this little results. You're going to print the results. There's a little print button right there. And you're going to attach it to your worksheet. And you're going to use the data here as well. But I want to see it. So attach it to your worksheet before you turn it in. Next, there's no C. I realized that, so don't feel like you're missing a page. It goes from B to D. That's fine. Print and then close. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Job Zones and Careers. And you are going to click on the links, and you're going to find out what you want in terms of how long you want to go to school. I want you to click on them to see exactly what they all mean. Little or no preparation is more like on-the-job training, whereas extensive job preparation will probably be, a professional degree. a professional doctor or veterinarian or something like that. So know what all of these levels are. Then you're going to select one of them in your bubble. Follow the directions here, and it's going to take you to a list of different jobs that fit within your job zone as well as how long you want to go to school. Then your F is you're going to do a reflection. Does your Holland score and your career cluster recommendations seem similar? Do you have some of the similar jobs that you have from when you did the SD My Life and when you just did the Holland score, or were they completely different? Yes or no? And why do you think this is the case? Again, no right or wrong answer. I just want you to kind of reflect on, your decisions. I believe you guys did your SD My Life when you was sophomore, and you will be surprised how much you grow and mature in 2 years. So you may have differences, and that's fine, because you may have found out that, you know what, I don't like children, I don't want to be a teacher. But when you were sophomore, you answered all the questions that were very close to being a teacher because that's what you wanted to do at that time. So again, in life we mature, and you probably have too, so don't be afraid to put no, my results did not they were not similar, and this is why I think that was the case. Alright, so then the last part we are going to be looking, oops, I keep going too fast. We are going to be looking at jobs, careers. So you're going to go to this website. Again, there's a link on Blackboard. You're going to take your information from part 1. You're going to put your Holland score there. Then you're going to find 3 jobs that match your Holland code that you are interested in. After you put those letters in, there's a list of jobs that will pop up. What are the 3 that are interesting to you? They do not necessarily have to be ones that you plan to do, but that you possibly maybe do. 3 interesting. Then select search and type in 3 other careers that interest you that wasn't necessarily in your job matches below. These could be the ones that you got from your SD My Life, or, that you probably never even were given as options in any of your assessments, but you really want to be a movie star, so you type in actor. So we'll see, what kind of job goes with that. So, last but not least, you're going to take your 6 choices that you have found, the 3 that were assigned to you from Holland and the 3 that you just want to look up, and you're going to narrow it down to 3, and then you're going to do a little bit more research. So using that website, you're going to look at the career. You're going to find 2 to 4 work activities that are associated with that career. Look at the educational level needed for this occupation. Does your choosing school offer the degree that matches this career? There's a little box on that website that you'll choose, and you can see if there's any schools in the state that offer it. If you'll be surprised how much South Dakota is limited on. If you want to be a marine biologist, I can almost guarantee there are no schools in South Dakota that offers that, because we don't really have a lot of marine life when we're landlocked. So you might find that you might have to go outside of your comfort zone and go to another state in order to do what you really, really want to do. So go through, you're going to answer all the questions for those 3 careers, and when you're finished, you're going to turn it in. That is your weekly assignment.